spend the most time doing. Many of you probably think you spend all of your life in school or playing your favorite sports and activities. However, 1/3 of our life is actually spent sleeping. 1/3. That may seem like a really long time, because it is. And that shows how important sleep must be. Otherwise, we probably would have used that extra 1/3 of our lives to be productive. We probably would have cured cancer by now. The importance of sleep is stated in the article, The Mediator Role of Routines, by Paula Magalis, Beatrice Pereira, and others. They say, sleep plays a key role in our overall function, and sleep insufficiency has been highlighted as a major health issue. I doubt any of you think of sleep as a major health issue the same way you think of cancer as. Yet, according to Chandra Venkatapurna, Priscilla Ayan, and others, in the relationship between obesity and sleep timing behavior, the CDC called insufficient sleep a public health epidemic. Sleep, a public health epidemic? Trust me, you're going to want to think twice about when you go to bed tonight. Throughout my speech, I will use accurate facts on the consequences of sleep insufficiency, from vital functions to obesity to accidents in the workplace to your mental health, in order to persuade you all to go to bed early tonight and hopefully for the rest of your life. Nearly all of you in my audience analysis said you would do better in some way of your life if you got more sleep, whether that be having an improved memory, being less moody, or being more sociable. I know from experience that I told my friend Abby to go to bed earlier, and now she has been more sociable and easier to get along with. In the article, The Importance of Healthy Sleep, they also confirm your assumption by Sutapa Mukherjee and Sanjay Patel, stating, sleep is an essential biological function with major roles in recovery, energy conservation, and survival. It is also important for vital functions, including neural development, learning, memory, and cardiovascular function. So if sleep is so good for you, then what happens if you don't get enough? Sleep deprivation is associated with an increased risk for obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke, according to Yang Liu and Ann Wheaton in The Prevalence of Healthy Sleep Duration. You may wonder, why would sleep have anything to do with diet and obesity? According to Marie-Pierre St. Ange in The Role of Sleep Duration in Regulation of Energy Balance, poor sleep quality is associated with an increased hunger, uncontrolled, and emotional eating. The same article states, short sleep is associated with low fruit and vegetable consumption, a high-fat diet, and the dominance of snack intake over meals, which are all factors that lead to obesity. Besides the many physical health problems that come from insufficient sleep, there are also numerous mental health issues from sleep deprivation. Daniel Pacheco states in Screen Time and Insomnia, What It Means for Teens, that sleep deprivation during adolescence can cause problems with mood and emotion, and chronic sleep loss can lead to depression and suicidal thoughts. So if the overall health factors aren't enough for you to want to sleep more, maybe thinking about the many accidents which can happen in the workplace will. In the article, The Prevalence of Healthy Sleep Duration, previously stated, insufficient sleep impairs cognitive performance, which can increase the likelihood of motor vehicle and other transportation accidents, as well as industrial accidents and medical errors. Driving might be the most important factor. As the article, The Importance of Healthy Sleep, the authors state 15 to 33% of fatal crashes may be due to drowsy driving. That's countless lives that could have been saved if we all would just get more sleep. Now, I don't know about you, but I sure don't want to be driving down the road, approaching a sleep-deprived truck driver, or having surgery from a stressed surgeon who only got 3 hours of sleep last night. I hope by now you're catching on to the huge role sleep plays in our everyday lives. But if you're still looking for another reason that sleep can impact your life, then this one's for you. I know a lot of us get hardly any sleep during the school week as we're scrambling to finish assignments late at night because we want to get that A. However, we sleep in late on the weekends thinking it'll make up for the sleep we lost. Let's rethink that. According to Eric Eide and Mark Schulwater in the article Sleep and Student Achievement, delayed or erratic sleep schedules, late weekend rise times, and daytime sleepiness are associated with poor school performance for children and adolescents. The study in the same article conducted by the Child Development Supplement found a significant relationship between sleep and test scores. When the optimal hours of sleep, meaning less than 9.25 hours, the students then had lower test scores. In the article, The Relationship Between Obesity and Sleep Timing Behavior, the authors also described the significant relationship between sleep and school performance, stating, in addition, lack of sleep has been associated with anxiety, depression, inability to focus, and to remember information, all leading to poor academic performance. I know we all want to do well in school and are probably thinking about attending college in the next few years. So how can we best achieve this sleep necessity in order to be our best every day? The answer simply lies in when you go to bed. Although 91.3% of you in my audience analysis said it is healthier for your body to be an early bird, I doubt all 91.3% consider themselves early birds. And why? Wouldn't you take any opportunity you could to perform better in school, sports, and activities? In the article Sleep and Student Achievement, the author describes self-reported owls, meaning people who typically go to bed later and wake up later, as having delayed sleep schedules, which is associated with daytime sleepiness, dozing in class, attention difficulties, and poor academic performance. I'm sure many of you feel like you are early birds during the school week, but night owls during the weekend, thinking it's okay to temporarily adjust your sleep schedule. But in the article, The Importance of Healthy Sleep, the author states, chronic sleep debt accumulates during the week, which the teenager attempts to address by sleeping in on weekends, which is ineffective and further contributes to the circadian disruption. At this point, you're probably thinking, yeah, I get it. I know I need more sleep. The positive effects are endless, but there's no way I'll ever have the time to get more sleep. I have one simple solution to help increase your quality and quantity of sleep, although it does take some self-control. Phones. We all know how addicting they are. 95.7% of you said you used your phone before bed. Me too. Another 52.2% said you used computers before going to sleep. But maybe you'll rethink your choices after hearing about what I'm going to say. According to Screen Time and Insomnia, What It Means for Teens, an estimated 2 in 3 teenagers regularly sleep less than the recommended amount, and screen time may be responsible for the sleep deprivation. The same article states teens consistently report worse sleep when they have a TV or small screen such as a phone in their bedroom. Why? Screens give off blue light, making us more alert and causing the body into thinking it's still daytime. Therefore, the longer you spend on your screen, the greater the consequences for your sleep. So the next time you complain you just can't fall asleep, I challenge you to put down your phone and you will have a better result. Now you have more than enough reasons why you should all get more sleep. Sleep allows us to be healthier, physically and mentally. It allows us to drive safer and do better in school. Now, I'm not saying you need to go home and get 10 hours of sleep tonight if you're only getting 5 right now, but simply start gradually decreasing your phone usage before bed and getting to sleep earlier, and you'll begin to see drastic improvements in your health. Thank you.